If you have glaucoma, please stop doing this. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the 3 things that are quietly costing people their vision, plus a little bit more, right back. What's going on, everybody? Dr. Adherence, 5-day optometrist at your service. And if you don't know me, I specialize in glaucoma and sports vision. Now, if you're new here, first of all, shout out to you. Appreciate you pulling up, but consider joining and being a part of the Opto family. You know what I'm saying? If you like the video, if you find anything that I say valuable, feel free to give us a like, a share, subscribe, and consider being a part of the family so you stay updated every time we drop content on the page. Now, let's get straight into it. All right. If you have glaucoma and you consider yourself a glaucoma patient, the first thing I need you to do is stop skipping your follow-ups. Yeah, your follow-ups. Stop skipping them. See, the thing about glaucoma is you're either being managed by an optometrist like myself or an ophthalmologist. Either way, we both can manage and treat your condition, and it requires you to come in for your follow-ups. Now, normally these follow-ups are probably every 3 months or every 6 months, or maybe even once a year. And when you come in for your follow-up appointment, there are 3 things that we're gonna do. We're gonna check your eye pressure, we're gonna do an OCT on you, and we're gonna conduct a visual field on you, okay? The eye pressure is very important because we need to make sure that the treatment plan that we have you on is actually doing what it's supposed to do, to make sure that it keeps the pressure at a normal range between 10 and 21 millimeters of mercury. And that's all patient depending, because depending on the severity of your glaucoma will determine on what number we're actually comfortable with for you. Now, the second thing is we want to do an OCT. That OCT is going to let us know if there's actual structural damage done to the nerve in the surrounding areas, to make sure if there's any field loss or any damage being done, we'll be able to detect it on the third one, which is the visual field. That visual field machine is long, is boring, it can get tedious, but you're gonna sit there and click, click, click. But what that test is doing is allowing us to make sure that you still have, that we're mapping out the entire field of your vision to make sure that there's no discrepancies or any field loss when it comes to your vision in the periphery. Because remember, you won't know if damage is being done to you until it's too late. Glaucoma doesn't just get checked once and then disappear. So skipping your follow-up appointments lets glaucoma secretly and quietly damage your eyes permanently. And unfortunately, we can't undo that. Now, coming in number 2, this is the second thing I need you to stop doing if you have glaucoma, and that's self-adjusting your drops. Okay, now last that I heard, and if I can recall correctly, I'm the eye care professional. You're the patient, okay? So I need you to please leave the treatment and the management of your glaucoma to me. Leave it to your eye care professional. Let them tell you and dictate to you how they want you to use your medication, not the other way around, okay? As an eye care professional, it is something that I see often when patients are coming to tell me how they use and administer their drops, and it doesn't make any sense, okay? Part of it is, yes, I do want you to be compliant. I do want you to take your medication. I want you to use your drops, okay? But we have you using the drops a specific and certain way for a reason. So you don't want to just go and start adjusting things based on your own personal preference, when you feel like using it, how you feel like using it, whenever you feel like using it, taking it on these days, but not these days, increasing the dosage and taking them on at these times and at this time. Like I said, at the end of the day, if you can, we want you to please follow the strict adherence to your drops and what your eye care professional is telling you to do, because ultimately it is for the best practice and it is the best way to help manage and treat your glaucoma. So don't skip doses, don't double dose, and don't just stop using just because you feel fine, okay? Because at the end of the day, glaucoma doesn't care how you feel. You understand me? And for the third and final point, the third thing I need you to stop doing if you consider yourself a glaucoma patient is waiting for symptoms. You're not going to be able to wait for symptoms. I really need to drive this point home. okay? I can't stress this enough, okay? Right? I'm hoping that I'm able to convince you and not confuse you of the importance of not waiting to feel something or to see something, okay? Glaucoma is one of those conditions that doesn't make a noticeable impact in your life or in your vision until it's too late. If you ever notice something, it's already irreversible at that point. And I already know what you're thinking, because you're thinking that, well, I can still see perfectly straight ahead, right? My distance vision is unaffected. So like, I don't understand how I'm not going to be able to see if something changes. Well, this is how it works. Because your eyes and your brain are connected and they process things well for your distance vision to stay sharp, you'll still see fine. Even at an advanced level of glaucoma, you can still see far away really, really well, because the brain will fill in the gaps to make you believe that what you're seeing is a full picture. Lo and behold, the whole time the damage is being done and it's irreversible. That's why glaucoma is not something that we diagnose based on symptoms. It's diagnosed based off tests. We have to test it. And that's why, at the end of the day, glaucoma is controlled and managed with consistency, not symptoms. So if you want to protect your vision, stay on schedule. Okay, so those are my 3 things that I need you to stop doing if you have glaucoma, okay? Not only is it gonna make it easier and better for us as eye care professionals to manage and treat you, but it'll make it more tolerable for you to live with, because ultimately, at the end of the day, we're trying to preserve your vision for a lifetime. So we gotta fight back to make sure that glaucoma never has the last word. And with that, we're gonna call it a wrap. So if you liked the video, found it valuable, feel free to like it. Share this with your people who got glaucoma. Share this with anybody, any of your family members who got glaucoma, who need to be doing the right things, or any of your friends or other loved ones who you know are not doing the right thing. Share this video to them so they can get on track, please. Thank you very much. And consider joining the Opto family and subscribing to the page so you're always made known anytime we drop content. And feel free to drop a comment below, man. Let me know how you feel about the video, what you think and how you feeling. And I'm gonna see you guys on the next video, okay? As I always say, keep your vision clear. Till next time, peace.